Sepoops, one and all. Welcome to my embarrassment live stream, one of many out there. How's everyone doing? All going great. I hope that you are all out there for a fun experience of watching your Sepoop go out there and casually embarrass himself right here. This is most necessary. It's a skill, I have to say. How is everyone doing? Hello, John. What is up, Sapoops? Where are you watching from? All right, cool. Yes, it is great to see you. Yes, that is indeed a cello. I think that some of you actually were casually talking about this a little bit earlier on right here. And yeah, if you haven't seen me play before, so now you're gonna actually see me go right ahead and hang out with that cello right there. All right, cool. I tried this the last time. It was kind of a fun experience. I think I just need to be embarrassed like even more here and there. I have no shame. I have actually no shame. But anyway, it's good to see all of y'all right here. So get right in, settle in as I look for the tuner right here, and yeah, let's get started. All right, cool. By the way, everybody, let me know a color, any random color that you would like or prefer. And yeah, let's go. Let's start actually with let's see. Turn the lights golden. All right. Whoa, what just happened there? Like I asked for golden and it just turned the lights off. Okay, wait, hold on. Turn the bedroom lights on. Turn the bedroom lights yellow. Alright, okay, that's a bit better. Let's go. I love this instrument. It's one of those things that like I just can't actually pick up by like just trying to figure it out on my own, you know what I mean? Like just figuring trying to yoink it out. No, you can't do that. Cello isn't one of those things. Since right now we have the color yellow, let me see. What's a good song inspired by that? Any suggestions, chat? Let me know. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, John Danker, you're from Malacca. Great. Oh, you're watching from Malacca. Okay, great. Welcome. I hope that you're enjoying your time with Akmal Saleh. I wonder if Akmal Saleh likes music, by the way. Let's see. What shall we play? Testing, testing. Oh, Nick Fadley, you're watching from Mars. Okay, great. That's good. I mean, they say that men are from Mars and women are from Venus, do they not? So, yeah, I'm assuming that you're a man, but you know, you could be a woman, you could be anything that you want right here. This is the internet. Like, nobody's obligated to choose to be who they want to be. Yeah, sorry, nobody's obligated to be someone that they don't want to be. Pandan Leaf, I cannot play Bach. I'm too much of a noob. But I can play something inspired by Bach. Let's see. Hold up. When I say inspired by Bach, like it might not even remotely sound like Bach. I don't really have like that sort of like training, so to speak. I have only a couple of years of like cello lessons. I just have maybe a little bit too much temerity in the sense of like I like embarrassing myself in order to learn things. Itulah sebab saya bercakap bahasa Melayu kadang-kala kerana saya terasa bahawa kalau kau nak belajar sesuatu, kau memang kena ada accountability dan Cara yang paling baik adalah berbuat begini. So, alright, enough talking. More music. Oh, right. I'm thinking like something Korean maybe. What do you think of this chat? Does anybody recognize this? Yellow. Wow, I'm like thinking right now of something that suits actually. For those of you who don't know what that song was, it's De Jangum. I think it's kind of like old at this point, but still, you know, it's a good old classic for those of you who used to watch Korean dramas. Maybe that shows like how old I am. All right, cool. Let's make things a little brighter actually. So turn the bedroom lights white. All right, love it. All right, where are you from? We have somebody who is from Mars here at the moment, and I would love to know where you guys are watching from, so let me know in the chat. Let me think. Yeah, it's nice to have like Martians like once in a while, but maybe we have people from some other planets as well. I don't know. Maybe we have like Saturn. Can you live on Saturn? You know, I know that theoretically you can live on, you know, like Mars if you were to, like terraform it. I think that that's what Elon Musk has been trying to do, which is kind of interesting to think about. Yeah. Let's see. As you can see, like, it's kind of hard because like I don't really have like a stopper at the moment. But yeah, that was my first time playing that song, by the way. So GTO, in case anybody recognizes it. Ah, pandan leaf. So all lang syne, huh? Are you maybe missing someone at the moment from somewhere long ago? I don't know. I just want to understand like your sort of emotional state right at the moment. Because I feel like, on my channel, right, like we don't necessarily think about like emotional state all that much. I want to kind of make this a nice space where you can like think about those feelings because like music is so inherently connected to the emotions that we have, like the feelings that we have. And I'm sure that like, when you're living in Malaysia or you're kind of, learn about things that are happening in Malaysia, I'm sure that there are lots of feelings that come to pass. Alang Syne, for those of you who don't know, it's a song of like remembrance, I would say. So I would guess, I don't know if that's something that you are looking forward to, but let's see if I can play it actually. I don't know if I can. You might notice I'm kind of like figuring it out along the way. Okay. Okay, let's start again. There you go. All inside. I think that's what it is right there. So yeah, I hope that you kind of like thought about the thing that you were looking for along the way. I think it's nice that people can sort of like get in touch with their memories, and this can happen actually, like even at scale, like across time, space, wherever it is that you are, across the world at the moment. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, so Nick Fadley asks, how different is cello from violin? Well, I mean, the cello is like way bigger, of course. I mean, like we have the violin right there. I'm not gonna be playing this today. I mean, for me, I actually have like the cello lesson, so I need to kind of like practice. This is actually me kind of like copying out of like the regular practice session and just like literally embarrassing myself right now. I don't even think my cello teacher even knows about this live stream at the moment. Probably he's gonna be like looking there and then like watching me embarrass myself. Yeah, so pandan leaf. Yeah, yeah. English and Scottish folk songs suitable on the cello. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was actually just thinking of something that kind of sounds like an old Scottish song. So maybe you can tell me if that's an English Scottish song. I don't know actually. I'll play it shortly. I'm glad that it made you think of your ancestry. Let's see actually. I don't know whether this is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think it's English, but maybe I'm wrong. English. I don't know if that's true actually. Maybe not. Maybe not. By the way, I hope the volume is okay for you guys. I don't actually know what the optimal mic placement is, so I'm just gonna kind of like wing it right here. I hope that it's gonna pick it up. So yeah, one sec. I'm actually gonna turn the volume up a little bit. I hope I don't knock anything over at the moment that shouldn't be knocked over. All right, so you should be able to hear this a bit better at the moment. Maybe kind of necessary. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, I don't know actually if that was an English song. If you know that was an English song, then like tell me, and yeah, I'll appreciate that little part of the lingo right there. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Near my God to thee. Sort of like that Christian music, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Speaking of which, right? Like, I think I know this old Christmas song. This one that like is kind of Christmassy, but I don't know if it's actually English or Scottish. It could be like something else. Let me see. Yeah, it goes like, Mary, did you know? Ooh, the Titanic, was it? Yeah, I don't know actually that song, but I think I might be able to play the Titanic theme. I don't know actually. Harap harap tak ada kapal yang tenggelam lah hari ini. Ya betul. I mean, harap jangan lah. Dengar kata yang sekarang ni PMX dekat China kan, so agaknya bila dia balik ya, like he's supposed to be there at the moment kan. I think like he's with Prabowo or something, who is currently running away from like the protests that are happening in Indonesia right now. I could probably play an Indonesian song by the way, but order of operations, I need to think about that Titanic song. What is it? Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I can. Maybe I can. Let's see. I need to get the right key first though. Yeah, I think that's from the Titanic, yeah. Well, I kind of like remember different songs right here, but even when I practice, when I play, it's just kind of like things just randomly come to mind. And then from there, then like the music just comes out. You know what I mean? Like I don't really like use a score. You can see that I close my eyes. There's no script, nothing. So it's just me kind of like vibing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So social credit. I don't know actually. Uh, I'm like thinking right now of maybe something from China. I don't know what would be good for something from China. Maybe something like okay. Let me see. Okay. Does anybody like Jay Chow here? I don't know if like people have been listening to Chinese music in any way, shape, or form. By the way, like what kind of music do people like? Send in your favorite genre of music into the chat. Like, is it rock? Is it Chinese pop? I know that we definitely have like somebody who likes Scottish music right here, but I want to hear your story. Like I want to understand like who you are as human beings. Time to improv. Pandan leaf, most people who discover my exposure to music discover that I have very little knowledge about the classical tradition, and I am unashamed that I know very little about it. I can learn though. I mean, like I do kind of like pay attention to what people like suggest to me here, there, and everywhere. So it's just something that I kind of like learn about. It's interesting to kind of like figure out like the suggestions, the pieces that people kind of like recommend to me, and I may learn. Like it's interesting. But mostly it just kind of is like earworms here, there, and everywhere. Ooh, interesting. The camera is like kind of like moving around. All right, let's see if we can show you a little bit more of this room. All right, love it. Okay, but I feel like at the moment, right, like the cello is kind of like not really seen, so I need to kind of like I need to kind of like move things down a little bit so that you can actually see like what's going on in this room. One sec. All right, cool. Any requests, people? I wonder if you have any types of requests at the moment. While by the way, I'm like trying to like move this camera down. All right, cool. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Yeah. Any requests, Sepoops? Requests that I can fulfill, of course. You know, like you can't very well just be going out there and then wishing for something that people can't be delivering. Let's see. All right, cool. I think this is a bit better, slightly better. Yep, there we go. Ah, well, here's a song I was listening to earlier. I don't know if I can actually like replicate it. Let's see if we can. I don't know actually. Cesar Frank. No, I've not heard about it. But let's try something. I was like thinking about this earlier. I don't know if I can actually do it. Memories by Maroon 5, in case anybody remembers. Roxanne, thank you for the encouragement. I am trying to be thick skinned, which means failing publicly and failing in front of people. So thank you for being part of my audience today. Great. Yeah. I feel like more people should be doing this, honestly. I mean, like, just going out there and then, like, trying to embarrass themselves while developing that skill, that talent, whatever have you right here. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be, like, a superstar cellist or whatever, but, like, for me, I think that this is kind of, like, meaningful. Like, I don't know if I've shared this part of my personality before, but, like, on my part, right, like this idea of like self-worth kind of thing, like real talk, self-worth. I think it comes for me, right, from this idea of like talent kind of thing, or like getting better at like different types of skills. I feel like I'm less of the kind of person, right, who always needs constant human contact in the sense of like, I know that a lot of people like they love going out and then like socializing kind of thing. I can do that. Like if I see you at a party, for example, right, like I will happily go out there and like I will talk to you, I will socialize with you, I will like ask about your kids, your family, and everything. But when it comes down to it, right, like maybe there's a small part of me that just thinks to myself that like, in order to be worthy, I need to be able to, well, like showcase that I have this sort of, well, ability, even if I don't have it actually. So I don't know, like maybe it's a sort of like personality flaw. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on myself, but it's just something that is a part of me. Like, so that's why I enjoy doing things like this. Enjoy the show. Interesting. Again, not a song that I've actually played before. But let's play something that you definitely do know. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, I've always loved that song, but it's one of those songs that I think that like almost everyone kind of like knows about. I don't know. Like, have you heard that song before? Can you name it? Like, write it out in the chat if you happen to know it. I'll sing it for you. Like, look, like I'll be a good sport. I'll sing it for you. I'll even do the whole vocal training thing, and like I'll actually sing it like while standing up. Oh, the camera's not following me. 忘了有多久，再没听到你跟我说你最爱的故事。Does anybody know? Let me know in the chat. Hey yo, Marcus TZB. Yes, this is your Sepupu. Casually practicing to be thick-skinned. 忘了有多久，我拍谁的性格，我已经不能拍谁了。我真是不拍谁，因为我真是太 thick skin。Oh wow. Okay, that's crazy. Nie Ching Teo just sent me an image, guys. Like this is I don't know whether you call this like orchestration kind of thing, but like look at this. Nie Ching Teo sent me an image. What image did you send me, YB? I don't know what kind of image that actually is, but like it's kind of interesting to think about. It's not every day that like it's not every day that a deputy minister sends you something. So I'm kind of like wondering right now like what she actually sent me. I'll check it like after the live stream. I feel like that's not a very normal thing to sort of like see or like experience even like on a live stream. I don't know, like maybe yeah, it's a bit weird. Okay, anyway. Yes, Roxanne, that is indeed 童话. Sorry for the interruption. That was really weird. Like it's just not a normal thing that happens every day. Anyway. uh, yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Would appreciate if you could lodge report. Okay, yeah, like that does happen like once in a while. Guys, it's kind of like an interesting hangout right here. I'm literally getting messaged by the Deputy Minister of Communications right now. I'll respond later. Okay, it's time for some music. This is not the time, you know. Hold on. Yes, the comms minister is indeed messaging me at the moment. It's kind of like interesting. So you can see I'm slightly distracted at the moment, but like you know, I appreciate her following up on my complaints. It's kind of nice. Sometimes like people ask, right? Like you know, when you talk about this kind of thing, right? Like you're not scared lah, huh? Like 不怕 huh? 你以为你 like invincible 是吗? But I will say right that I have to some degree right like some small level of protection. Like I don't take it for granted, kan. Like you know when you talk about certain kinds of things, like you just kind of like understand that like you need to like respect boundaries. You need to be able to like be careful, right, with what you say, kind of thing. But you know, like throughout this entire journey, I've not been able to kind of like escape this idea, right, that I am to some degree, right, insulated. I don't know why that's happening, how that's happening, but like I feel the more and more I get trolled over the course of time, like the more and more like I become, shall we say, like of a higher immunity kind of thing. It's really weird. Like, the more police reports, the more whatever, the more, yeah, experience. Anyway, good luck, Marcus. I wish you the best. But this is a cello live stream, so not for this occasion. Okay, so here's a good old fashioned one right here. Guys, stop! You're making me laugh. um, but good advice, Nick Fadley. Ignore the trolls. I think right, like you might sort of understand my personality by this point that like ignoring is kind of like something I don't really do. You know, like my personality is more of like if I encounter somebody who is like being too aggressive, that kind of thing, like I take institutional action. Like that's just my personality. I don't like let it be in the sense of like I will just go ahead, right, and then let the thing sit. Cause I think, and this is just like philosophical. You guys can agree with it, or you can choose not to agree with it. But I feel that people should not abuse one another on the internet. I don't care whether you're anonymous or you are a person who actually has their name there. Like I think maybe you don't want to go out there and like just throw out racist insults at people because like it shouldn't be something that we normalize. On my part, I think that you as an individual, you have a certain power, ability to go out there and use the connections that you have in order to stop that from happening. Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. Yes, thank you, Roxanne Wu. Wow, it's so high. It's crazy. Okay, that is kind of interesting. Let me think. What is a good song that people might know? Let me see. Okay. I don't know if anybody like here. I know some of you play Nintendo, so I'm wondering if some of you play Fire Emblem. Do you play Fire Emblem? Do you like Fire Emblem? Anybody likes Fire Emblem? Come on, don't be shy. Anyone? There's actually a bit of a delay on the chat, so I might not actually like be able to see like what you're about to say. But yeah, it's time for some Fire Emblem. that kind of like fell apart towards the end, but thank you for watching. Yeah, Edge of Dawn, by the way, in case anybody is wondering. I really need to get that cello stopper, which currently is not here at the moment. One sec. I need to also like disconnect this because like it has gone into sleep mode. Apparently it thinks that my bedtime is here, so now my tuner is off. Unfortunately, I still need a bit of a tuner at the moment because like my ear isn't like perfect. You know, like some of you might have heard of this idea of like perfect pitch and stuff like that. I don't have that. But I do have the ability to kind of like approximate things, but like a tuner is just nice, like to use once in a while. Does anybody, by the way, play any musical instruments? If you have any experience playing like musical instruments, like let me know. You know, like let's say you do play a musical instrument. All right, let's write this down here. You can see that it's kind of like a bit of an awkward motion at the moment. So you do play a musical instrument. B, no, you don't play a musical instrument. All right, cool. So yeah, send that in the chat, and let's get to know one another. All right, I know that Marcus is a streamer of some sort. I know some of you like the Titanic, some of you like Scottish music. Anybody have a sort of like request out there? Nick Fadley asked me to ignore the trolls sometime after like the Deputy Minister of Communications decided to interfere in our streams. I don't know what harmonics are, but thank you for sharing that, Marcus TZB. You say Mario, by the way. Okay, I don't know if I can actually do this. Like, probably not, but like, I will try to do the Mario theme. All right, let's go. Let's try. Let's try. It's all about embarrassing ourselves, bros. Okay, how does the Mario theme even go? Let's see. Let me see. Mario. Ah, okay. Okay, that's my like half-hearted attempt at the Mario theme. I do not know the Mario Thousand Year Door. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's see. Mario, no, cause like when it comes to like Mario, you know, like we have like Mario Kart. You know, we have like my niece just casually like playing every single one of the different stages kind of thing whenever she comes over, but like she's too young to actually play. So then whenever she plays, then she just loses horribly, gets like 12th place, and then she tells herself, oh, you know, like I'm faster than you. That kind of thing. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, kiddo, sure. Maybe one day she'll be old enough to like watch this right here, and then she'll be like hearing me talk shit about her. I'm sorry, but that could actually happen. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. That's me trying to play the Can Can song, by the way. But the sort of like limiting factor at the moment is that this thing keeps slipping down. Do you see this? Do you see this? Yeah, like this thing keeps slipping down. Like it keeps falling at the moment. So I actually need to buy something to like stop it from falling, and then like from there, then like I think it'll be a bit more like secure. Getaran jiwa. I don't know what getaran jiwa is. Is that? I mean like gemuruh jiwa, semangat membara dari puncak ini ke angkasa. Is it that one? I don't know. Like maybe it is. I don't know whether it's getaran jiwa. I mean like I know gemuruh jiwa. Let's see. I think that's how it goes, yeah. Gemuruh jiwa, semangat membara dari puncak ini ke angkasa. Wow, like I'm starting to feel ashamed, like how little Malaysian music I actually do know at the moment. But it makes me think actually of Malaysian Idol. Like, who remembers Malaysian Idol? Anybody? Anybody used to listen to Malaysian Idol? That was fun, like the whole watching people on like national television. I think like the first one was like Jacqueline Victor, the second one was like Daniel, kind of thing. Anybody? Were you watching like when Jacqueline Victor became a superstar? Well, I mean, if you don't remember Jacqueline Victor, maybe you'll remember this song at least. Anybody remember that? P. Ramlee, an Indonesia jazz song. Regrettably, I do not remember that. Although I might remember actually like this one other song that used to play all of the time during national service. Let me think. What is that song? Ah, okay. Let me see. Okay, great. Let's see. Oh, really? Like Mario RPG stuff is actually from the developer of Fire Emblem. Really? Wow, that's a surprise. Actually, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I'll look for your DM. All right. What do we have right here? Let me see. What's that Indonesian song? Let me think. By the way, like, welcome to those of you who just stopped by. This is me, like, literally thinking of the song. I can't remember, but it's from this one Indonesian artist. Ah, okay, I remember this now. Yeah, I don't remember the title, which is common for a lot of like the things that I play, but like I'll go ahead and play it. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was actually like our national service anthem, like Malaysian national service, you know, like where I feel like I genuinely experienced the feeling of interacting with Malaysians for the first time. I did not like it. I'm sorry, I'm just being totally honest here. I did not like it. I did not like encountering most Malaysians. Like, that's like the honest, absolute truth of it. I mean, like, I appreciated cognitively this idea of like encountering Malaysians, like, oh, like we are all gonna be like together forever, like we will just connect, that type of thing. But I did not enjoy at that time, right? Like when I first came in, like experiencing like what it was like to actually interact with Malaysians in general. Like I felt to myself that I was in a completely different world altogether because I went to a Klang Valley school and everything like that. And like seeing this completely different demographic, it was just shocking to me. I got used to it, right? Like there were so many different types of people and everything. But yeah, no. Roxanne, I am not about to get cancelled over a thick skin live stream right here. Like that was not part of the cards. That is still not on the cards. But I can play the Garaku for you. I mean, like no problem. I can try at least. Yeah, no getting cancelled. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the last song for today because like it's about 10. Gotta sleep soon. Anyway, so let's go. Ah, okay. my apologies to the Malaysian government if I played the notes of that song incorrectly. My deepest apologies for also sitting down while I was playing that song. Yeah, it's not perfect, but like there's our national anthem. Anyway, yeah, so like thank you for watching as I live stream my process of getting slightly better. I don't think that it's perfect by any means, but hopefully that kind of reminded you, at the very least, of the songs that I was trying to play. I think that like yeah, like that was a good opportunity for improvement. Roxanne, I don't know who you mean by Fadli, unless of course you mean like Fahmi, and you mean Fahmi Fadzil right here. I need to kind of like check out what YB Teo went ahead and sent to me. I think it's my first time actually like receiving a message like non-ironically from her. I don't know what it is, but she has helped me out on like several occasions. I am grateful. It's just surprising, you know what I mean? Like yeah, I'm gonna find that out. Yeah, it's not Fadli, by the way. It's like Fahmi, Fahmi, Fahmi Fadzil, aka the GOAT, as in greatest of all time, gentleman who has been casually, I don't know, like, is he protecting me or is he watching me? Maybe a bit of both, actually. So, who knows? Anyway, Sepup's, thank you for dropping by and watching me become slightly more thick-skinned along the way. Anybody have any questions at the moment? Ask me anything, and if it is in my power to answer you, then I will answer you. If not, then yeah, I'm gonna call this a night. Anyone out there have any questions? Questions, or forever hold your peace. If nobody has any questions at the moment, then it was good hanging out with all of y'all. So thank you for dropping by and for hanging out. I will see you all in my next video. Thank you for your support, and